Can you spy the cat? He's in full-on hunt mode right now. Ooh. Oh! What was that? You trying to show people your toe? You're trying to show people your toe? He is like full-on lounging in my laundry. It was laundry day and I'm folding laundry at the moment and full-on lounging out. Buddy, you gonna help me fold or do I have to move you? It's like, no, I don't need nothing, Mom. Oh, hello. Hi guys, so today I am going to a panel discussion or some type of, I don't really know what to call it, like a meet and greet or some type of discussion with Michelle from alllacqueredup.com. I'm pretty sure you guys all know who Michelle is or have seen All Lacquered Up. It's like one of the most like popular, prominent nail polish blogs that there is out there. I don't know. I'm like so nervous right now. I'm like shaking. Basically, she's a Cleveland blogger, and I always knew that she was like, you know, lived maybe 10 minutes away from me. But this is the first time that I'm ever gonna meet her. And she's like one of my idols in terms of nail polish blogging. Like, you know, she's one of those girls that like kind of paved the way for other people. She really was in the beginning of when nail polish blogging really got popular, and now she's really like made a name for herself. Like, you know, she works with Sally Henson, she works with L'Oreal, she has her own line, she has her own collection with finger paints. Like, she's well-established nail polish blogger, and I'm so nervous, but she is having like a panel discussion, or I don't really know exactly what it's gonna be. It's at Saks Fifth Avenue, and I never go to this mall, but I'm like so nervous right now. You don't even know, and I'm like so scared to actually go meet her. I'm so scared, so I'm bringing you guys along. Hopefully I can get some good footage. I guess the reason why I'm nervous is, number one, because, you know, I have been reading her blog for years, and she's one of the reasons why I started nail polish blogging in the first place, and also because she's so well renowned and she's so accomplished. And then on top of that, when I first saw on her blog that she was doing this, it kind of looked like one of those, like kind of like a panel discussion where she's going to be talking to a bunch, like anyone who shows up, and like she's going to be like at the front of the stage, or maybe not a stage, but she's going to be talking about fall nail trends and all that different kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So there's going to be a ton of people there, and I can learn a thing or two and maybe get my name out there. But then I tweeted her this morning because I had like this epiphany, like maybe this was like invite only, or you needed to like pre-book space or something like that, or pre-book a ticket. And so I tweeted her and I said, do I need to pre-book anything? And she was like, oh no, you can come anytime between 1 and 4 and we'll just talk. Like, can't wait to meet you. And I was like, oh my god, like that's where like my anxiety like shot through the roof. I'm like, oh my god, this is really informal, and now I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I thought I'd be like just a face in a sea of faces, and now I'm actually gonna like maybe like talk to her one-on-one. So now I'm super nervous, and I'm gonna be there a little bit after 1, but she said anytime between 1 and 4, so I'm trying to do like the whole fashionably late kind of thing. I don't know, oh my god. So I will report back. I'm gonna try to film a little bit while I'm there, but if it's super awkward and like it's just me and her, obviously I will not be filming. But yeah, so I will let you guys know how it goes. So the thing with Michelle from All Lacquered Up today went amazing. Oh my god, it was so much fun. I was so scared to get there, and I shouldn't have been. Like, it was just so nice. She is like the sweetest person. So I get to Saks, because it was held at Saks, and what's it called?
I walk in and like I couldn't find her right away, so I kind of like did a little shopping. I went to the Mac stand and thank God didn't spend any money, but I almost spent a ton of money. But then so I was looking for her and I couldn't find her, and then all of a sudden I saw this area that was like in between some of the counters, like in between Laura Mercier and like Bobby Brown or something like that. I don't really remember the stand behind me, but there was a bunch of tables set up with like lights and all of this craziness, and there she was just standing right in the middle, and she was the sweetest person, and it was kind of informal. Like they gave me a glass of champagne and we just kind of like, you know, talked, and I got some like really great help and suggestions, and I got a free manicure. Well, if you can't even see that, this is Laura Mercier colors, my first Laura Mercier polish I've ever owned, and I love it. It was so pretty. And I also met some great Cleveland bloggers, like I didn't even know that there were other really nail polish bloggers around, and I met one in particular who, she's also a web designer, and I'm really hoping that she'll like help me out with my blog, or at least give me some amazing tips on how to make like a good banner and some HTML stuff, and I don't know. I'm really excited. So it was absolutely a great time. I ended up being there for about 2 hours, and yeah, I had a great day. And then I posted a picture up on Instagram, and she already like reposted it, so I was like, ah, yay. Anyway, so I just did my makeup. It's like very fall look. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's like oranges and bronzes and golds and stuff like that. I'm going out with one of my friends and her husband. Me and my fiance are going out with him tonight. I'm excited, but at the same time I'm like kind of exhausted. I like tried to take a nap, but it was like a half an hour nap because I woke up, filmed 2 videos, immediately got ready for this thing, came home, took a nap for about a half an hour, and then had to immediately like start doing makeup and getting ready and everything. And I have a feeling tonight is gonna be a very long night. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I guess I will vlog later.
Hey guys, yeah, there's a lot of car vlogs, I guess, in this weekly vlog episode, but I wasn't gonna vlog last night because it was really late, and my boyfriend, well, my fiance, I still can't get used to saying that, wanted to go to bed, but for all of you guys who are not in the United States, or even some of you who are in the United States and just don't really watch the news or anything like that, last night at midnight, Congress failed to renew the budget, or failed to come up with a new budget, which meant that the US government shut down. This hasn't happened in the last 17 years. The last time it happened was 1996, and obviously I didn't pay attention back then. And normally I wouldn't really pay attention now, except I work for the government. I don't think I've ever told you that, but yeah, I work for one of the agencies in one of their law departments. I'm not going to go into which one, but yeah, so yesterday, everyone was kind of up in arms, and they were like they kept saying, we don't think it's going to happen, because they've always approved it in the last 17 years. The last time that Congress didn't approve a new budget was 17 years ago, and there's no way that it'll happen happen now. If we got through the recession with them still doing their job, then what's going to happen now? Well, no. You know, midnight happened, and the House of Representatives was still fighting over Obamacare, and I'm not getting into politics over whether or not I agree with that or anything like that. All I know is that it means I have no job right now. And you know, I'm trying to be positive about it, because I'm like, oh, this means that I get to sleep in a little bit more because I go to school in the afternoons, you know, because I work there part-time, and so I'm like, oh, and then also I work there all day Friday, and so I'm like, oh, this means I get Fridays off now, at least for the next however long it takes them to approve a budget. They said that the shortest time that it's ever taken them was 5 days, I believe, so, you know, maybe I get a week off. But at the same time, I'm sitting here and I'm just like, I don't have a job. I don't have a job. Like, that's so scary. And they said that it shouldn't exceed more than 30 days, but in the case it does. The last time that this happened in 1996, it was 20 days. So I might be out of a job for 20 days, which might be nice to like catch up on schoolwork and really like get everything like ready to go. But at the same time, like, I love my job. I asked to stay. It was only supposed to be a summer internship, and I loved it so much. Like, it was my aha moment. It's what I want to do with the rest of my life. And I was kind of hoping that if I stuck with them and I stayed working there, that maybe one day it could be a real job. And you know, like, after I graduate and after I take the bar, that it could be a real big girl job. And even if it doesn't happen right when I graduate, you know, maybe they can say, wow, she did this for how long, and she knows the in and outs of this office, and let's, you know, the next time they do have the ability to hire somebody, that they'd think of me first. So I'm a little bit bummed. I'm on my way down to school right now, and I'm going to try to make the best of it by catching up on a lot of schoolwork and really like getting a lot of my schoolwork like taken care of. Like, I have a paper due as my, like, it's my final grade, it's my only grade, like my 100% of my grade is like this 25-page paper, and I have barely done any research on it. So I'm hoping that I can get at least all of the research finished, and then I can start really reading all of the sources and formulating my thoughts, and then maybe even start writing it while the government is shut down and I have 20 spare hours of my life every week. I also have my master's thesis to think about. I'm hoping to get a little research done with that, maybe get an outline formed. But overall, I'm just like, I'm bummed, and I'm, you know, sad, because I really do enjoy going to work. And I know this wasn't meant to be a car vlog, but I'm on my way down to school right now, and I'm, you know, sad about it. Well, so I guess I will keep you guys posted as to what happens, but right now we have no government. Our government is effectively shut down, and I can't even go for a damn walk. Because, like, you know, sometimes I go for a walk to, like, clear my head. Can't even go for a walk because the National Park Services are shut down, too. So, I mean, I can go into the park, but nobody's cleaning anything up. So, great. Alright, guys. I'll keep you updated on what happens. I absolutely love watching black and white movies on TCM. I don't know why, I just totally get way into it. I've got my cup of coffee, and right now I'm watching The Wasp Woman, I think it is. Let me check. Yeah, The Wasp Woman, and it's from 1960. Oh my god, like, basically, and this movie is absolutely terrifying. Like, I swear to god, older movies, like, if you don't like older movies, I know a lot of people don't because they're in black and white, but, like, some of the concepts in these older movies, like, are amazing. Like, some of the storylines and everything like that, like, you know, you always assume that they won't be that good because, I mean, we've been able to build off of them since then. But, oh my god, okay, so this woman right here, this main woman, she's like the head of a cosmetics company. Okay, this is probably why it's so terrifying to me, because like cosmetics and everything like that, but she's the head of a cosmetics company, and she like stopped becoming the face of the cosmetics brand because she was growing older. I mean, like a lot of people do, obviously. And so she like tries to find this scientist to do some type of like anti-aging remedy. And remember, this is 1960s, so there probably weren't a lot of them on the market back then. And this scientist discovers that if you use like royal wasp jelly, like that has amazing anti-aging remedies. And so they start experimenting with it, and she becomes the guinea pig, and she turns into a wasp. But of course she turns into like a 20-year younger wasp, but it's still absolutely incredible. Like, it's so terrifying, I swear to god. Like, I'm watching this and I'm like, the concept is, I would love if they remade this, but I don't think that they could possibly remake this into anything that's cool, because the graphics of her being a wasp are like
very 60s, but they're amazing. But yeah, so I absolutely love this. I've already, like, I know that you guys won't be able to read it, but I have taped, like, I have Bride of Frankenstein on here. I love the old horror movies, and I'm gonna have like a major marathon. I love all horror movies, but some of the classics are what I love to watch on like Saturday and Sunday mornings. And another amazing Halloween gem. Oh, look at it. It is Leprechaun on the Sci-Fi Channel. And do you see that girl? Do you see that girl? Yeah, Jennifer Aniston's very first movie. That would be Jennifer Aniston in a horror movie about leprechauns called Leprechaun. And it's amazing. And I wish that they would show the actual leprechaun. Is he coming? Oh.
I'm right here, and I ain't no Santa Claus.
That's movie genius. That is movie genius. Come on.